just alluded to it before we started recording there. I don't think there's ever been a problem with confidence or belief in this group of players, but it can't half help, can it, to win 5-0 on a Tuesday night and be able to take that into a weekend game?
Yeah, like you just said, the confidence there flowing around the dressing room and on the pitch. There was just a lot of confidence. Everyone felt good, as we've just touched on. The front three, me, Joe and Kelsey, it just felt like every time we was attacking, something was going to happen. Like I said, we'll just take that into Saturday.
That's the big thing, isn't it? How do you harness that, bottle it, repeat it?
I don't know. I wish I could put my finger on it. Obviously we had MK last Tuesday and we've done well, and then we got to Barrow and don't quite turn up. And I got asked yesterday, like, what is it? How come you can turn up once and then not perform on a Saturday? And like I say, I wish I could put my finger on it and tell you why. But we've trained obviously Thursday, Friday today. So we're looking forward to tomorrow.
Is that something you've observed coming into the league from playing non-league football, that consistency, the most consistent teams and the most consistent players are kind of further up the pyramid? Is it less that you can turn it on and off kind of thing?
Yeah, I think you're right. The consistency is massive. You can have a good game and then, I don't know, let your levels drop and you soon get found out, especially on the pitch. So you just got to maintain the levels that you set, and hopefully we can do that going into tomorrow.
And I guess when you say levels drop, it probably only has to be a very small amount, doesn't it, if everybody else is on their game?
Yeah, like I say, if you've set high levels and you don't turn up one time, you'll definitely get found out on the pitch, and everyone can see. So you just got to, train hard every time you're out there, every session. Make sure you're putting in 100% and definitely put 100% in on the games.
The form that you've been in terms of taking points, I guess it's very important, isn't it? I heard Kelsey Mooney after the game the other night saying, I'm not looking behind us, we're not looking at the bottom two, but it must make a difference. You've now got a double figures cushion to that bottom two.
Yeah, me personally, I like to look. I just like to look and see how we're doing and see how the other teams are doing. I know some people don't look. I think everyone's different, but the main thing is that we've got to focus on ourselves, make sure we get the points, and then we can have a look at how others have done, and if they've won, but just make sure that we get the 3 points, and then, like I say, it's up to the others what they do, but most importantly it's focusing on ourselves.
You talked about the consistency. It's been win or lose in recent weeks. I suppose if we're just looking at points return, that's probably not a bad thing. If you draw 4 games, it's only the 4 points. But if you win one, lose one, win one, lose one, you've banked 6.
Yeah, I know. It's a weird one. Obviously, you'd rather win. Like I say, if we just cut the losses out and start picking up points with wins and draws instead of the wins and the losses, we'll be fine. Like I say, we've got a big game Saturday, tomorrow, and we'll just look to put back-to-back results together.
You certainly love a Tuesday night. It's back-to-back midweek wins. Saturday results have been a bit harder to come by. Do you need to play with the floodlights on or something on Saturday afternoons?
I said that after Tuesday. I said I can't wait for next Tuesday night. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Tuesday night under the lights at home. I don't know. Like I said, I wish I could put my finger on it, but I just know that tomorrow we're right at it, and we're all looking forward to it.
The competition for places situation, I guess particularly in forward areas where there's been recruitment in January and Kelsey Mooney's come back to fitness and all that kind of stuff, does that keep everybody on their toes? The manager's been able to make 4 changes in games recently from the start, at half-time in games. Does it feel like nobody's place is safe?
Definitely, yeah. Like you say, there's, especially in the forward line, there's so many people who can play it. So obviously, me personally, I just want to make sure that I train well every day, and then obviously when I get given the opportunity, just make sure I take it, because, like I say, if I set levels and I come off it, the gaffer will know, and there's always someone who can just step in and take my place.
What have you learnt from this season so far? I guess there have been a couple of times where you've not been in the team. You've also been adjusting to this less familiar role as a sort of central forward player. Do you perhaps learn more from those games where you get told you're not in the team and you've got to come off the bench and make an impact?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I've just learnt like we spoke about consistency. There's obviously a lot more consistent players in this league than where I've come from. You know, maybe where I come from, you could have a good game and maybe drop your levels two games and then bring it back up. But you've got to stay on the levels that you've set. Otherwise, like I say, you'll get found out. So yeah.
Do you feel like we talked about the league table and you're looking and you're paying attention to it? Do you feel like you're going to be all right now? Do you think 10 points is going to be enough?
I hope so, yeah. I know what we've got down there. Like we've got a really good team, and you know, obviously I train every day with them, and like I look at us and I think, how are we down here? Like you know, like we come across some of the teams. Like we beat MK Dons, and I know they're down here this season, but like they're a really good team. You know, I can't remember who else off the top of my head, but we go and we beat some good teams, and then I don't know, we just let it drop. But I just think it was the start of the season where we didn't really get any results for the first 8 to 10 games. I reckon if we'd just seen some of them out, we should be mid-table. If not, we should have been pushing for playoffs. But we are where we are, and like I say, we'll fight till the end.
That win at Gillingham was a pretty significant milestone quite early in the season, wasn't it? I know it doesn't necessarily have any bearing on this game, but to do the double over a team, I guess, is a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I remember the Gillingham game. Yeah, I think was it after the Morecambe? I think it was after the Morecambe win, and that was his first back-to-back wins. I think we was all still buzzing, obviously, off the first win. So we went there full of confidence and we got the win. But like I say, we've got a lot of confidence now, especially after Tuesday night. So them coming here, you know, we'll be right at it, and like I say, hopefully get back-to-back wins.
I guess there are parallels, aren't there? The fact that you go into it off a really good win and you've got all that confidence. If you can make it back-to-back wins again, which is something, back to consistency, yep. You've not done that many times this season.
No, we haven't, so we're hoping to put it right tomorrow. Like I say, it'd be nice to get a back-to-back win. A little bit more cushion, hopefully, on the bottom two, and enjoy the weekend.
And just lastly, on a personal note, are you pleased with your numbers this season? I know there were goals and assists the other night.
Yeah, like I say, before I signed, I was speaking to my family about it and stuff, and my friends, and I said like I had a number. I wanted to get to like 10 goals and assists because I didn't really know what I was coming in to do, if I was going to be like a key player, or I knew that I'd have to fight for my position and my shirt, and obviously I've done that. But yeah, to be getting the numbers that I'm getting, I am pleased, and I probably should have a few more. But like I said, 10 games left. Hopefully I can get a few more and see what happens.